What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is Dawson on broadcast coming to you live from sunny New York City, New York, folks. We're alive, and I hope everyone's having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is a hump day. That's right, folks. It's Wednesday, hump day. Vox posted a short of my interview.
I want you to rank.
Oh, I know. People are going to get so mad at this interview. But this is just the last part. This is just to promote the actual interview. The actual interview was interesting. I wonder when it's going to come out. And I wonder what the final product is going to look like because they actually interviewed the Third Way guys before me. And then they put me up against the Third Way guys, right? It's just a short
These
teaser.
presidential options for the Democratic Party in 2028. One is AOC. The second is Ro Khanna. The third is Jon Ossoff. The fourth is Gavin Newsom. And the fifth is Kamala Harris.
You basically ranked them in the way that I would, but I would flip Kamala Harris and Gavin Newsom, I guess.
Interesting. So you're saying your ranking would be number 1 AOC, number 2 Khanna, 3 Ossoff, 4 Harris, 5 Newsom.
Yeah.
Why is Harris over Newsom?
I think Kamala Harris is a little bit more malleable than Gavin Newsom. I mean, Gavin Newsom and Kamala Harris are very similar to one another in their politics and their political expression. I just trust Gavin Newsom even less than I do Kamala Harris.
And why is Jon Ossoff above those two?
I think Jon Ossoff presents a unique vision. He's a very good communicator. He's very charismatic. He's young. He's also, unfortunately, one of the more conservative Democrats in the country. But I have this totally unfounded suspicion that he's a lot more progressive than he lets on, and he's just simply playing that role
to win in Georgia.
To I guess, quote unquote, win in Georgia. I don't even think he has to be that moderate to win in Georgia or to maintain his position in Georgia, and I wish he wouldn't be, but that's my suspicion.
Is AOC your preferred 2028 candidate overall?
Yes, I would say that I prefer AOC over everybody else, although I do really like Ro Khanna too.
Bro writing fanfic. Okay, guys, you have to understand something. It's all not great, okay? It's just those are the options given to me, so I ranked them. So calm down. You're gonna will this also shit into existence? No, I'm not manifesting Jon Ossoff. Who's the left wheel candidate that's not on the list? Sean Fain, my number 1 spot. That would be my number 1 pick over everybody else, straight up. Why isn't he just mediocre? Why not an actual politician like Summer Lee or even Chris Rabb? Neither of which have ever expressed any interest in higher office like that. They're also not like national politicians. They're not nationally known politicians in the same way that some of these other people are. Trump wants peace for the world for his birthday. The thing that is very much in his power. Donald Trump was asked how what he would like for his birthday, which is so crazy. We're like talking about the president like he's a little baby, but I guess it's because he is a little baby. He is a little baby. So that's why a little baby needs to be treated like a little baby. Anyway, let's hear what he had to say.
Beside peace in the Middle East, what do you wish yourself for your birthday?
For my birthday? Well, I'll go a step bigger. Peace for the world, okay? Peace for the world. Well, I'll go a step bigger. Peace for the world, okay? Peace for the world. Middle East, yes. Peace for the whole world, yeah.
Second question, beside peace in the Middle East.
Literally the one guy on the planet that could make that wish a reality and chooses not to, you know, fantastic. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for simply wishing for your birthday, peace for the world, but then also not doing it, you know? It's literally in his power. There's not a lot of people on this planet that could wish for something like that and actually have the capacity to follow through. Donald Trump is the one guy who could do it. Yeah, I want peace in the world. That's why we're bombing desalination plants in Iran right now. Very cool. 20,000 people's water has just been taken away from them. They're now starving. They're thirsty, and it's beautiful. And that's why I want peace in the fucking world. Incredible stuff from Donald Trump. Obviously, completely oblivious to his own power. Obviously, Grant Plattner secured the easiest W of all time. Like, it wasn't easy in the beginning, for the record. I mean, defeating the establishment wing of the party is always an impressive feat, and it's always an uphill battle. It's always a difficult battle. Having said that, however, you know, it was proven once again that blue sky liberalism perhaps is ineffective, and Twitter is not real life. Blue sky is not real life. And as long as you out-organize the yappers on the internet and the entire centrist wing of the Democratic Party and the entire right wing, you can get the goods. Railing on the establishment.
Maine, I love you. I love this state.
Oh my God.
Now the national pundits, the political establishment, they keep looking for that one story, that one headline, that one moment in my life that they can define the campaign by. But in trying so hard to understand me, they failed to understand that this is not about me at all. This is a movement about us. About the far too many working far too hard and struggling far too much at the hands of the ruling class. It is not a story of my hardship, it's of our hardship. A story of the hardship of every working Mainer. People that used to be able to stern in the summertime, plow in the winter, dig clams, and be able to send your kid off to college, but you can't anymore. Because that hard work, it isn't enough now.
This is a banger. I mean, this part is banger after banger, wall to wall, very good. This is what I mean when I say this guy's message is messaging, the optics of it. I know that some people don't like the grunt force vibes, but I think his message is so fucking sound. Excellent. A+. Very, very good. And better yet, he proves the point I've been making for the past couple of months. The point that I've been making for the past couple of months is that old whites want to hear this shit. A lot of people kept telling me over and over again, oh, dude, Americans are not ready for this. Americans are not ready for a movement like this. They are, bro. Old whites especially are. The Barbaras and the Deborahs are ready. They're saying, strap me to a missile and launch me towards the White House. That's what the Barbaras are saying. The Deborahs, the Barbaras have had enough of business as usual politics, and yet many of you in here don't want to fucking hear it. You're not ready for it. That's the real truth nuke. Look behind him. Those are not DSA cadres, chat. Those are not the people that you would expect, the Maoists, the Marxists, Leninists, the third world. Those are not cadres, those are padres. Exactly. The Deborahs and Barbaras are ready for a fucking political revolution, bro.
General, which is a whole different ballgame. So here's my first. You were asked this question by Chris Hayes about the issue of, is there more out there? What else could be out there that might be revealed during the campaign? And you deflected, said, among other things, this is between you and your wife. It was understandable to a limit because for Maine voters in a general election, the question is, what is out there? What is not in your possession that you sent to others who may have in their possession? How many concerning pictures and or text messages are in the possession of other people that could be used against you? And I'd like to—
Come on. Give me something good. She's like, come on. You got some dick pics? She's like, why won't you show hog? Please, will you show hog, please?
Okay, so you say there's nothing out there that could be concerning. And this may seem a little bit rich.
There's nothing out there. I just want to make this clear. There's nothing out there that's actually concerning. People will make everything seem very concerning because that's what people do in politics. But, you know, I think the thing about all of this is what I find to be kind of most curious is this is what everyone wants to make the campaign about. So we do not talk about the struggles of working Mainers. We do not talk about the fact that I know someone in my hometown here who works 3 jobs and pays over.
Yep. There we go. Finally, holy shit. This is what I've been saying. I've already accounted for the things I've done in the past. I'm willing to bet that outside of the town halls and outside of the Mainers who voted for me yesterday, the overwhelming majority of outsiders who've been tuning into this race don't know a single thing about the policies that I'm advancing, about the things that I want to do. as a senator. And that is precisely the point. Every moment that we spend where people try to manufacture outrage where there is none, I'm an imperfect person. There's no, I have blemishes on my record, of course. That's just how it goes when you have a regular working class, average Joe who runs for office. But every single moment that we talk about the blemishes of my track record is a moment where we're not having a conversation about the problems that persist for Mainers. This is the whole point of establishment media and why there's so much enmity towards establishment media. This is the whole reason why business as usual politics is, is something that people despise.
Okay, so then let me ask you this way. Can you just talk about the nature of the sexting in terms of, can you call for the release of the Epstein files?
This is an insane line. I think she wanted to hit a Hail Mary here and said, fuck it, why not? Maybe I can tie consensual sexting between adults to mass pedophilic rape that is a espionage blackmail operation that seemingly every financial elite was involved in. Like, that's not even, I don't even know what to call that. Oh, it says here that, you went to a boxing ring for many years and you learned how to fight hand-to-hand combat. Do you feel like you could sufficiently call out this mass murderer who went into a school and shot up everyone, considering that you were, a professional fighter for an extended period of time? It's like, those two things are not on the same planet. That's an insane comparison to make.
Call out those who have abused women and not be conflicted in any way.
Yes, of course. I mean, I engaged in consensual romantic activities with adults at an earlier part in my life. That seems like a fairly normal thing most people do. Going to an island with billionaires to possibly assault children is a vastly, vastly different thing.
Yeah.
Okay.